Well, just when you thought the concept of gambling in Fort Wayne and Allen County was pretty much dead, well, guess what? Apparently it's not. It seems that Craig Snow, and he has decided to introduce a new bill, and it'll come to the floor of the House, HB 1038's the number, when they reconvene now next year. But this is a different bill. This is a totally different bill because you heard about what's happening with Rising Sun, want to move it to another area, and they talked about different places it would be great. Nope, this has nothing to do with Rising Sun. This is something new. This is an auction. This is a bidding war. What Representative Snow wants to do is he wants to put it up for auction and say, any of you companies out there who want to build a casino, hey, bring it to Allen County, Fort Wayne, Indiana. Now, why this wasn't proposed by a local legislator, any of our senators, representatives, whomever they are, wasn't brought up. It was brought by somebody from Warsaw. It's not even in Allen County. But here's what he's saying. Now, if somebody wants to come in and put a bid in, it has to be approved, and the city or the county has to approve it, which I presume means a referendum. I could be wrong, but I think that's what he's talking about. And then this casino would have to fork up $50 million to the Indiana State Fund. So you're going to have to pay the state fund, but you're also going to have to promise to spend $500 million on a casino. Well, a lot of money right there. But they said, oh, no, this is going to work out great. This is going to bring in jobs. This is going to have businesses working together. This is going to be just wonderful for the city. But it allows every casino company around the United States, you name it, there's all these different companies, to come in and bid to see who gets to build a casino in Fort Wayne. But once again, the city has to approve it, or the county has to approve it, whichever way they decide to have their little ballot election situation. So now gambling is not dead here in Fort Wayne. Apparently, a representative from Warsaw thinks that we want it, we need it, we should have it. Oh, and also, here's another way we're going to get money from this. See, when people walk into the casino, there's a admittance fee, and it's a tax based on how many people come in. A certain amount of tax is levied, and that tax goes to the state, the county, and the city. Well, Mr. Snow's plan is cut out the state and just give it to the city and the county. That way, Allen County and the city of Fort Wayne get a whole bunch more moolah, and the state gets cut out of the deal. Now, all of this would have to be approved by the state legislature. And between you and me, I ain't so sure that's going to happen, folks. That's way outside the realm of what they want to do. But this has nothing to do, keep in mind, this has nothing to do with Rising Sun. This is opening it up to every casino company in the United States to say, you want to come on in? You want to build a casino in Fort Wayne? Come on in, put your bid in. But you got to be at least $500 million. And you got to be willing to pony up $50 million and give to the state of Indiana to get the casino in Fort Wayne. Now, do people in Fort Wayne want a casino? We've been going back on this for a number of years, and I can tell you how many years we went back on this. The answer is, I don't think so. That's my feeling. I do not believe that people in Allen County and Fort Wayne, Indiana, want a casino. And why this individual from Warsaw, Indiana, thinks that we do. But apparently he does. So the bill, House Bill number 1038, will be taken up in January when the House and Senate decide to reconvene down in Indianapolis. So, novel, different. Yes, it's different. And will it work? I don't think so. But now you know what's happening. In case you wondered, are casinos dead in Fort Wayne? Apparently not. And now you know.